I am a sucker for good teaware, whether it's rugged titanium gaiwans for travel or elegant tea sets from Yixing. I love the tradition, the craftsmanship, and that ritual feeling of making tea in these beautiful vessels.
It is new tea set day. I am very much looking forward to checking out this new tea set, and I want to show it to you as I unbox it, and then I'm going to make you some tea using this tea set. Let's check it out. Oh, very cool. Look at this. That is gorgeous.
The Yixing Purple Clay Winter Plum Tea Set from Umi Tea Sets comes protectively wrapped in a beautiful box you can save for storage. But this tea set begs to be displayed.
Love the dragon's head on here. That's so cool. All right, so yeah, we have the teapot itself. Beautiful little dragon's head here. Some really cool decals on here. Yixing is the region that these are made in, and they're made from a purple clay, and I think it's called Xishan, and I think it translates something close to purple sand, but it's what these teapots have been made of traditionally for going back a long time. I guess I recently read that pottery in the region goes back like 7,000 years. And I think this particular style of teapots go back at least 1,000 years. So this is very ancient art, and it's very cool. So we have the teapot, and we have this is called the fair pot, or the sharing pitcher. And I like this one because it has a spout, which is really cool. That's beautiful. And then here we have the gaiwan. This is the sort of central part of the Chinese tea ceremony. So you put the tea in here and you cap it. And then you take the strainer here and you put it on top of the sharing pot. And then you pour off your tea into there. And then you serve your tea first to your guests. So this is really cool. It comes with 8 cups. We'll get everything out here. And I like to wash anything that I get shipped from overseas initially, just because you don't know what stuff gets picked up in transit along the way. And so we're going to get everything out here. We're going to give it a quick wash, and then I'm going to make tea out of this really cool tea set. So here we go. Okay, these are all washed. Let's get ready to make some tea. So again, we've got the sharing pot, the fairness pot. We've got the gaiwan, which is the vessel in which you brew the tea. Kind of the centerpiece, if you will. We've got the teapot, cool dragon head. We've got our strainer here. And then I am just going to put 2 teacups out here and pretend that I am making tea for a guest today. I'm here by myself, so I'm going to make tea for myself. And we're going to use this beautiful Yixing teapot set to showcase traditional Chinese tea making. Can't forget the teapots. I've got a little duck, and since I was born in the year of the tiger. Okay, today we're going to be making a shengpuer. I have a little disc of it here. You often see them in tea cakes, different sizes. This is a single serving but it can be brewed many, many times. So we're going to unwrap this. So this is going to come very much like a normal size tea cake is going to come. You're going to have this beautiful wrapping, and inside there is going to be a tea cake with a little indentation in it. And then we're going to just take that and pop that right into the gaiwan. And we're going to just really quickly rinse that 5 seconds. And we're going to go ahead and pour that off. It's going to go to the teapots. And then we'll go ahead and we're going to fill it up again. And we're just going to let that steep for about 15 seconds this time around. Okay, then we're going to take our filter. We're just going to put it on top of the fairness pitcher. And this part's fairly easy. You just take and you just tilt your lid just a little bit. Tilt it a little bit so you can hold on to it with the top of your hand. And I like to go right over the top of the little knob there. Make sure you've got a little room for pouring. And just pour it off. And so now it's in your fairness pitcher, and this is what you then pour off to your guests. So I'm going to give my non-existent guest some here first, and then I'm going to give myself some. I just think this is an absolutely gorgeous set. So one of the really cool things about this purple clay that they make these Yixing teapots out of is that it's porous. And so the more you use it, the more the tea kind of soaks into the clay and it brings more flavorful teas. So a lot of people will take a Yixing purple tea pot or purple clay teapot, and they will actually use it for one kind of tea only and for its whole life, or they'll have a different set for each type of tea, and I think that's really cool. And what it does is over time you get a more richly flavored tea because you're using the same kind of tea each time, and it's soaking into those pores in the purple clay. Yixing Purple Clay Winter Plum Tea Set.